Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites. Today I have got a video that I am genuinely so excited about. This is my very first Erin Condren life planner. I know, sounds crazy since I'm so into planners, but I have never ordered an Erin Condren before. But this year, with her major upgrade in her paper, which we'll talk about later in the video, and with seeing how cool my sister's journaling had turned out, journaling with the Polaroid ZIP camera in her horizontal, I was gifted some birthday money and I decided to use it for Erin Condren and a Polaroid ZIP camera and to have some fun trying out this journaling method for the next year and see how I like it. Now I do chapbooks and I have a whole video on that, and in description links in every single one of my videos it tells you how you can get your first chapbook free. If you are on Instagram and you don't know about chapbooks, I highly recommend you check out that video of mine. I will try to remember to link it below. If not, it's on my channel. And below is a link in the description to how to get your first chapbook free, which is how I got started in chapbooks like 2 years ago. It's the greatest thing, but I won't go into that. But I already journal with pictures that way. I have a separate Instagram account for my family only, and I have another one for friends and family, and then I have this one for business. I do not print a chapbooks for my business, Amanda's Favorites one, but I do print a chapbook for my other 2 Instagrams, and both of those chapbooks also get printed for my mom. So that is pretty good journaling, but I think there's something about writing in by hand. All right, so I did say this was my first Erin Condren life planner purchase, but it's not my very first Erin Condren purchase ever. Last year, at the end of 2016, I used somebody's Erin Condren $10 off code. You get $10 off if it's your very first Erin Condren order. I have a link down in my description for that also. So if you've never ordered Erin Condren and you want to, that link never expires. So when they're having a sale or just whenever there's something you're interested in, you can come back and use that link to place your first order. And I get a little something, I don't even know what yet because I just started using it, and you get $10 off your first purchase. Well, I used somebody's link when she was having a big sale after Christmas, and with the $10 off, I just ordered her spiral notebook, and I only had to pay $4 because she was also having a free shipping deal at the time, like right after Christmas. So this was $4, no shipping. So it was definitely worth trying. So her notebook is pretty thin. I've only torn about 2 or 3 pages out of here, I think. This is her spiral notebook. And you can see the spiral is way smaller than the 18-month life planner spiral. It does come with the interchangeable covers though. So even this cover I could change and put on my life planner. If you don't know that about Erin Condren, all her covers are interchangeable. And she makes so many different ones every year and new ones for the season. And they're really not that hard to get on. But in video, of course, nothing ever works perfectly when you're videoing. But I have taken it all the way off before and put it all the way back on. It comes with a dashboard, just like the planners. Comes with a little opening page. And then this notebook I've just been using for my Instagram and YouTube video ideas, and to keep track of what I've done and more ideas that come up. So that's what I've been using this for. And the back cover always matches with a matching cover and also comes off too, so you can switch yours out with your notebooks and your life planner. Now, I will say, I mean, her lined paper doesn't really super get me excited. And this was before her paper upgrade, so I'm not sure if she's changed the paper in her notebooks. That is not listed that I have found, because I also have hardbound notebooks I'm going to talk about in this order. And as far as I found, she does not list the pound or the GSM of these notebooks. So I'm not sure. It doesn't feel, it's not the same paper as the planner for sure, even in the new hardbound notebooks. So it's not the same as the planner. But if you want a spiral notebook, basically, especially if she's running a sale and you just want to have new covers to exchange off and on too, if you're a big Erin Condren person, then, I mean, that's something you might want. I personally like the hardbound notebooks better than this one, but that's just me. Okay, because there's a huge size difference in that, if you can tell. And this is just so compact. All right, so we'll get into those hardbound notebooks a little bit later. Let me go into my order and a problem that I had, and I want to be perfectly honest about it. Everyone has talked about Erin Condren problems. And while I talk about this, I'm just going to flip through the horizontal neutrals so that you guys can get a look at it. So my order came, and it had everything in the box that I had ordered, which was 2 sticker books and 3 hard notebooks. Because my sister ordered a hard notebook in my order because she had a 20% off coupon, so we just put it together, and she ordered an extra sticker book too. So it had my sticker book, my 2 hard notebooks, her sticker book, and her 1 hard notebook. And the big box came, but it felt light, but it's a big enough box. It looked like it had the planner and everything in it. When I opened the box, there was no packing slip, and there was only the hard notebooks that we ordered and the sticker books. There was no planner. And also there was no packing slip. So I was like, okay. I emailed them, and they were very nice to respond right back. There was no phone number you could call. By the way, I looked it up because I wanted to just call, but you had to set up an appointment to be called back. So I emailed them, and I did get emailed back the same day. And I was told I could either get a credit or I could get the planner sent to me. And I'm like, well, no, I'm not trying to change my mind here. I really want the planner. I don't want a credit that you can use for up to 3 months for the planner. So they were going to send me right out the planner, but I told them how I was leaving on vacation soon. Could they expedite the shipping? And they were so nice. They absolutely did expedite the shipping to next day shipping. So that was fabulous. And it came very quickly, like within less than a week of me actually notifying them. My correct planner came, and it's all in one piece, and it's correct. So I have no idea how the planner got left out of the box the first time. There was no packing slip in the box the first time. There was still no packing slip in the box the second time. But I got everything I was supposed to. So that's okay with me. Now, I have heard all these mistakes they make. I don't know why. They don't get better at that. But they fixed mine very promptly and quickly. So I was happy with that. All right, so now you're getting a look at what the neutral looks like. I absolutely love the look of the neutral. It almost makes me, I'll probably just plan a month in here for fun, just to see what it looks like, because this paper is so fun to write on. It is 80-pound paper, which equates to about 118 GSM. It's 80-pound Mohawk paper. And so that's about 118 GSM. It is amazing. It makes me want to write in it. So I will probably just, like, even though I'm only using the horizontal pages here really for my journaling, I will probably just calendar in a month here to see what it looks like and feels like, because I'm a planner person and I just can't resist that. And the smell of her paper smells so good. It smells like the best new book that you're opening. I can't explain that. I'm very sensitive to smells though, so I love that. Now, here's what her weekly spread looks like, and you can see the only color is from a month on the flags. So like February was all pink, and then changing into March is a light green. I personally would prefer neutral to just not even have the flag and the color, to be even cleaner, because then it leaves it wide open to whatever colors you want to use, whatever stickers you want to use. But she still has that nonetheless. And for every month, as I was showing you flipping through earlier, there is a color. There is this planning page for every month with 4 circles, 2 headers, 2 columns divided with the headers, and 1 blank box at the bottom. I am not sure how I'm going to use that, using this for journaling. It might be like a month summary of like the big things that have happened that month, or all the good things that have happened that month, since this is going to be like a family journal. Okay, so I will flip through and just show you the rest of the colors that you haven't seen. May is peach. June is the like seafoam green. July is a kind of slate blue. August is a yellow. September is a lilac or lavender. October is a light orange. November is a blue. December is a light green. Okay, now I have a whole video up on my channel because I haven't started my journaling. This starts in July of 2017 and goes through December of 2018. On her life planners, you can pay only $5 extra. So this is the 2018 life planner, but you can pay $5 extra to get any of the remaining months of this year added on. And that is what I did. Since I wanted to start my journaling right away, I was way too excited to wait for next year. And I'm going to be using the Polaroid ZIP Printer. And I've already printed a picture to test it out. 2 pictures can print on the Polaroid ZIP app. You just cut them in half and they come with sticky paper on the back. This paper is called zinc paper. It's on Amazon and it's about $24 for 50 sheets when I bought mine. But since I'm using 2 pictures per sheet, those 50 sheets are going to give me 100 sheets. Now, I will say, my sister's video that I have on my channel, I will try to remember to link below, shows printing in this and everything about this and how to use the app. So if you want to know about the Polaroid ZIP camera, check out that video on my channel. And I will be giving updates as I start journaling in this. But right now, I just want to give you an overview of the planner, what I think of it, and how I am going to use it. Okay, so since this is my first life planner, I don't think I explained why I got this cover. Okay, this is going to be a wordy video, you guys. I'm sorry. There's just a lot to say. And I'm just genuinely excited about this new venture. So I got some lines to my favorite hymn put on here. By thy great help I've come, and I hope by thy good pleasure safely to arrive at home. Those are lines from Come Thou Fount of Every Blessing. And I chose to do this customized quote cover because this is going to be a family journal, which I hope will be passed down through generations and will be somewhere kept in the family for generations. And I have 2 boys and all the pretty flowery covers. I knew I didn't just want my name on the front. And the pretty flowery covers just seemed not appropriate for what I was using it for. They would have been fine, but I decided to do this, something that's really meaningful and that maybe even in years down the line, who knows, they might say my great-great-grams, you know, this was her favorite hymn and that's why she put this quote on here. So who knows, I like to think that they might be reading some of my stuff and have a legacy of me, but that may never happen, but I like to think that it will happen, so let's just leave it at that. It makes me feel better. Okay, so in every Erin Condren, you have the interchangeable covers and you have the dashboard. I don't foresee myself writing on the dashboard at all. They sell special markers for it that stay on but wipe off easily with wipes. I just don't really have a use for that. It has a pretty vellum of black and white with their theme for this year is the painted petals. So they just did that in black and white on their neutral. Okay, it's just a pretty accent. And I will say, honestly, getting this planner, like I said earlier, makes me want to sit down and write in it and plan something in it because it really is beautiful. And the paper upgrade this year is amazing. I mean, like I've said, Inkwell, my favorite paper, in her bound is 140 GSM, but in her quarterly is only 120 GSM, which is the exact same as this paper. So they have pretty much upgraded to amazing paper. Now, they don't use the same paper mill or same type of paper as Inkwell. I can tell that. So it's different. I will be doing comparison videos down the line of Inkwell horizontal to Erin Condren horizontal and any other horizontals I have. I don't think I have any other horizontals other than the Inkwell quarterly and the Inkwell bound right off the top of my head. But I will be doing a comparison with those horizontals too. She has pretty quotes in here, which I honestly used to think just like aren't necessary in a planner. I know I'm just not like really a fluff type of girl, but I think I am completely changing because I just like the pretty painted petals and I like the quotes. So yeah, I'm definitely changing over the years. You have your 2017 and 2018 year at a glance calendars, which are great, helpful, necessary, I believe, in any planner. Don't call it a dream, call it a plan. I like how she has 12 boxes here, yet they are not labeled with months. I actually like that because using this as a journal, I don't know how I'm going to use those 12 boxes. It may highlight like one moment from every month, one picture from every month, or it may highlight just our 12 top moments from the year. Who knows? It may not go by month. I just like that those boxes aren't labeled by month. I really do. That's important to me. Then for every month, she has this planning page with 4 circles. This is a new design this year. 4 circles, 2 headers, 2 columns, and 1 big horizontal box. So I don't know how I'm going to use that since I'm journaling. If I was planning in this, I would definitely use that for like important things I needed to get done that month, kind of like my monthly list or my monthly goals, or maybe good things that happened that month as they went on. I would definitely be using it that way. But since this is not my main planner and I'm planning in my passion planner right now, and this is going to be my journaling planner, I'm not sure I'm going to use that. Maybe a monthly recap of the best moments, a monthly summary. I'm not sure. Now, like I said, I don't see myself using these months. But I did think of something where I've seen people do this before. I've seen people write in gratitudes for just every day, like one small thing that made them happy that day, or one small thing that stood out to them that day, or one small gratitude from that day. So I actually might try to use the monthly calendar like that because her paper and her neutral spread is so clean. It's so awesome. It really makes me excited to actually want to write in here. I also want to point out, I like for planning purposes, if I was using this as a planner, how she lists the previous month's days there, up there at the top. I also like how she has moon phases because it doesn't take up much room, and I just think it's interesting, and I just like it. I just like having them on there. I also like how the major holidays are on here, but they're small, so they're not taking up a huge amount of room. I'm sorry that we don't have great lighting today. When I started out filming, the sun was out more, and now we are completely overcast here in Texas. Looks like we might have a big storm. So we don't have the best of lighting, and I'm sorry about that. Okay, so you can see how all her lines are tiny little dots this year in the neutral, and I love that. I can't say enough how much I love this clean look of the neutral, and I really do wish that those colored flags and the little colors off every month were taken off, and that it was truly just neutral so you could bring in your own colors. Or at least if a little color is added like that, I really want it to go along with the seasons. Like I want a royal blue or a good blue-red on here for the 4th of July, you know? So that's just me being picky, but the whole month you get the same color in a flag at the top of every page, like that. So the color is continued through the whole month. Now, like I said, how I will be journaling is my Polaroid ZIP picture will go here, and I have a whole video on how my sister has done this and showing her journal. So check the description box for that video link, okay? And so the picture fits right here. You cut it in half. And so then you would write a little bit about the events of that day and the one picture you picked out. And while I did mention I do chapbooks, I think this with having my personal handwriting and just being able to print out a picture every day, which I'll probably have to do it every 2 days because I'm printing them to a sheet. But I just love that idea. I think not just for my posterity, if they never keep it and continue reading it or whatever, that's fine. But it brings me joy in my life and happiness to reflect on good moments. So as I get older, I am really trying to add things into my life that bring me joy and happiness. And I know looking back on this in a couple years will also bring me joy and happiness. So it doesn't only bring me joy and happiness when I am doing it, it's going to bring it for years to come also. Okay, So we already went through all the monthly colors, and I do love how the tabs are right on your monthly page. So if this was my planner, that's exactly what I want. I do not like planners that I like the tab being right on your monthly page. So you flip right to it, and it's on a piece of harder cardstock. This side is harder cardstock. These tabs are tough. This is not coming apart, I can tell you that. You'll already notice I stayed with the silver spiral because I believe, yeah, it's $10 extra to add a gold or a rose gold or a black spiral. And I have heard and I have seen my sisters that over time, yeah, the rose gold or the gold does get scratched up and tarnish a teeny bit. You just have to be okay with that. It's not terrible. I showed that in the video with my sister's planner because she got rose gold, I believe. It was either gold or rose gold. But I'm just kind of like a cheaper, practical person. And I'm like, I am totally fine with the silver spiral. I'm not going to pay $10 extra for that. All right, so that is how I'm going to use this planner. If I was planning in this planner, I would probably use it very similar to how I used my Inkwell horizontal, which I have many videos on. And I do not have my Inkwell horizontal up here. I was looking. I have many videos on that, and I will do a comparison video of the Inkwell horizontal to this one. But I probably would use it if I was planning in it, like my Inkwell horizontal. But like I said, I am not using it for planning, but I would probably put my go-tos, my appointments of the day in this box, like sectioned out with lines. So any timed appointments would be there. And then just kind of like my to-do list, checklist items would be in here for the day. So if you want to see it compared to how, an Inkwell press, I have my Inkwell press quarterly up here. Quarterly is smaller than their spiral bound, but this is what their horizontal looked like. And what I used those 3 boxes for was my go-tos and appointments for the day. So it's very similar. Her bound is the same size as this. And I will do a comparison video on that. All right. So that's how I'm going to be using this planner. Let's show you the extras that it comes with. And yeah, I can't wait to start using it and show you guys. So if you go to the back, I like how there's a tab also for notes. There's a tab, and I love that. You know what? I didn't show you an up close on like the page here. Let me just show that to you. It's the same dotted line, and it's just very clean. So even these lines are dotted, and they're just lighter. Okay, now let's go back to the notes section, and then we'll see also what else was in my order. Before we look at the notes section, I ran out to get something else, so I figured I would show you. Let's get the same month, because I don't know why I just like to do that. Compare it to my Inkwell, even though I'm going to do a whole video on this to talk about all the different aspects. But just to show people in case they're not familiar, I have a whole video review on Inkwell Press on her bound planner. This is the horizontal, which she calls the Flex. And I'm going to do a whole video comparing it to this Erin Condren horizontal. But when I planned in my Inkwell, I used those 3 boxes on the side for my appointments or my go-tos for the day. And I imagine that's what I would use this little box for. Now this has more writing room on every day because they don't have a header. But there's a lot of other things to talk about too. I'm going to do a whole comparison video on these two. I was just talking about if I was using this for a planner, kind of how I might use it. Okay. So we were continuing back to the notes. It starts with some lined pages. So only 2, and then you get 4 dotted with kind of your painted petal design at the top. So you get 4 dot grid, and you have your painted petal design there at the top. And then you have something new they added this year. They put some coloring book pages in here, which I just think is kind of fun. I don't own an adult coloring book, but I might actually come in and color some of these pages sometime. I especially love this cactus one because I really liked her cactus cover. That was one of the choices I was thinking about. And so you have some of her designs. I forget what that's called. It's one of her classic planner designs one year, like the painted petals is this year. All right, so you have like 4 coloring book pages. Then you have you have all of 2019, and then continuing on these 2 pages and just notes and little spots to make notes for the next year. You end with a quote. Your best accomplishment isn't that you finished, it's that you have the courage to start. Okay, sorry if I have seemed distracted in this video, but I have my sister's kids over here tonight for a sleepover while she is having a medical procedure done. And I cannot keep them quiet for filming. So if you guys have heard stuff and then it makes me, while I'm talking, distracted to hear them yelling and stuff like that. So sorry about that. It's real life. Real life of being a mom. Okay. She comes with every planner. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4 sticker sheets. So since I've never gotten her planner, I've only seen my sister's. This is new to me. These are all really pretty gold foil on this page. Love those. Now I will say, since I'm not naturally a sticker person, I'm going to have to actually remind myself to come and use these. So we will have to do that. I have already put some happy birthday stickers though in this very planner on my kids' birthdays, just because I just was dying to stick some in and try them out. But I will also be using these in my passion planner, if I can remember, when I'm planning. And then I like these, especially for my passion planner planning, to make something stand out on a day, like an appointment or whatnot. And then these little flags also make things stand out for the day, because they have little flag edges. I don't know that you can see that, but if I lift one up, you should be able to see that. So I think, like, for the planner coming with all these extras, I know it's an expensive planner, but I think it starts at $55. I'm sorry I didn't look that up before I got on here. But it comes with a lot of neat extras. When you get your order, in case you've never ordered from Erin Condren, like, you get a sticker you can use on a gift. You get a quote postcard you can use, which is actually really nice. And in the back of every planner, oh yeah, I forgot to show. Sorry guys, after the stickers, it has this folder and then this really little folder. Her folders look cool, but I can't say for me. This is really short and tiny. And this one seems like stuff could fall out easily. So I don't think her folders are really the most functional in my opinion. But it's made out of hard cardstock and it's cute. I'll say that. She gives you this Celebrate Someone or Something Everyday Perpetual Calendar book. Basically what it is it's not by year. So if you don't use it this year, that's fine. It's just every month and then the lines going down for the days of the month. You can basically use it to keep track of birthdays, anniversaries, or you could use it for anything you wanted. Like, I thought about writing like one daily gratitude, like one line a day in here, if you didn't need it for birthdays and anniversaries. So I thought that was a pretty good, cool thing, which I may utilize for that. And then you have a dashboard on the back also. The back of this typewriter quote cover is just like ink splotches, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I won't be staring at the back of it. Her planner also comes with this sticker pouch. Well, I mean, it can hold stickers. It can hold anything you want. I won't be sticking it in this planner, I don't think. But it's nice to have. I might keep it somewhere else with like my stickers in it. You get these little quote cards with like a blank back, like to just give someone or lay on their desk or motivate your kids. Although my boys could care less about something like that, but maybe if you have girls, they might care about it. This is just a little coupon you get when you order. Then she gives you some more like stickers to label gifts and birthdays, which I like. Her stickers are really pretty and fun, and I would actually use them. Then she's telling you how to use this coil clip connector. I will tell you. She's telling you what all those extra things are that came in your planner and how you can use them. So this, if you're not going to stick it in your planner, the pouch, then you don't need to stick this on. If you are going to stick it in your planner, you just pop out these grooves. This is a sticky tape. So you just apply that on here to your planner pouch and stick it in wherever you want it in your planner. I think that's pretty smart. I like that idea. Okay, now we're going to go into the rest of my haul. Along with my life planner in this order, my sister had a 20% off coupon, so she ordered a linen hardbound notebook, which I don't have. I already gave to her, and I ordered a linen one, and I ordered a cherry blossom one. She ordered a seasonal sticker book, and so did I. And that's all we put in this order. Now, she gave me her free hardbound notebook when she got her order because she just wasn't going to use it because they're in an RV. She just doesn't want to keep extra things that she's not going to use right away. So this came free since she did a pre-order on her life planner. And it's not a color either one of us would pick. It's a pretty color, but she gave it to me for free. And so the first thing that came to me was I've been really wanting to try a to-do notebook that I can just carry around the house, and it is like ongoing. I can start a new page anytime I want. It's kind of like an ongoing to-do list. So not only can I look at my passion planner when I start my day, but this is kind of a longer ongoing to-do list. And I can look at it, and that's how when I start my day, I can say, what can I get done today from this list? Or maybe I'm too busy and I can't get anything done from this list today. So that's kind of how it's been working. Like my son's camping packing list was also in here. Just any ongoing thing in my life. So it's all in one spot. And it's just kind of a messy list notebook. It comes with one ribbon. And I actually have a whole video reviewing this. So I'm not going to go into great detail on this. I will try to remember to link that video below. I review this notebook. She has it in many colors. The end pages are absolutely beautiful. Really beautiful. And that's my favorite part of those notebooks, I think, is that they're small. They're smaller than an A5. They're the same height as an A5. I'm sorry I didn't bring my Leuchtturm in here. Oh, hang on, but I do have a metallic one in here I can grab to show you. If you're familiar with a Leuchtturm or an A5 bullet journal, it's the same height exactly, but you lose some width, and it's not as thick at all. So I actually like that it's smaller and more lightweight, and it's just kind of like my throw everything in it notebook, list notebook right now, and I love that. So since I love the function of it, I wanted to order 2 other colors while we had our 20% off thing that I thought I would definitely use. So I got the Cherry Blossom, which has the rose gold metallic. And then I got the Linen, which is a grayish white, and it has a silver metallic. And then there's a black that has a gold metallic. The rest of the notebooks don't have the metallic like that. They have pages that match the color of their notebook. And they're $15, and I have a whole video reviewing this one. So check out that video if you're interested in a full review of that and how I'm using it and what I think about it. Okay, to end this video, let's talk about the sticker book. So my sister and I each ordered a seasonal sticker book. I've mentioned before, I have never ever planned with stickers, but after seeing my sister use them and seeing how pretty Erin Condren's were, I decided since I was placing a birthday order with a coupon that I would go ahead and get the seasonal sticker book. It's $15. And so she has a couple other sticker books. I wanted to try the seasonal because I'm a big seasons person, and I like the colors to kind of go with the season. And I love all the metallics that she's using. And this. So each month of the year gets its own page. And so you have 1 page of stickers per month. And I will just flip through and show you March. And I really like the metallics on them. April. And I like most of the colors she chose. May. June. Although I would kind of prefer this to be the true red, white, and blue. But I can see how this is pretty. I'm just more of a traditional person. August. September, October, love Halloween colors. November, love those little pine cones. And December, I honestly wish December was a little more traditional, Christmas colors, but that's okay. I'm just trying this out this year. I foresee myself using this in my journaling, in my Erin Condren, but also in my passion planner with my normal planning, just to add some fun and color, and we'll see how I like it. Since it'll be my first time using planner stickers, I don't know if I'll stick with it, you know? Well, I'm just trying it out for fun. All right, guys, thank you so much for sticking with me on this extremely long video of my first Erin Condren Life Planner order and my first Erin Condren haul of my very own. And I'm excited to try this and report back to you guys and let you know how it's working. So thanks for watching. Let me know below if you use Erin Condren, if you've loved her, which Erin Condren you use and how you use it. I would love to know. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. Thanks for sticking with me and supporting. And I will see you next time. Bye.